Hello and welcome to this brief presentation that I have created for you. As you can see on screen here, it is a presentation of success snapshots of a current client of mine. So I will be walking you through the ads manager of a current client of mine that is receiving great results through social media marketing. So there's just very quickly, as you can see on the bottom of the screen there, remember that this is most likely a different market to yours, and the results are very specific to your market. Many other variables come into play, like your offer, your brand, the image you use for your ad, the text, the call to action that you have. So just keep this in mind and don't expect the exact same results for your business. They may be better, they may be worse. It all just depends on your current situation. So let's just jump straight into it. I'm going to show you two campaigns that I have running for this particular client. And as I've written here, I usually always have these two campaigns running because they provide the best results for real estate businesses. It also very much depends on what it is you want from social media. This works for any kind of campaign that you look to run. So it doesn't necessarily need to be leads or traffic. The same thing works for brand recognition. If you want page likes, maybe you want more engagement on a specific post that you've done. Maybe you do want more leads or responses to an event that you're holding. Maybe it's an open house or some kind of seminar. It doesn't really matter. You can still use this strategy for any kind of campaign and get great results. So let's have a look inside the actual ads manager itself. The first campaign that I'll be showing is the lead generation campaign. So from the 11th of April to the 11th of May, as you can see here, this is why I took a snapshot of the whole screen. It was over a month period of time. We received the following results. You can see here 185 qualified buyer leads. We reached over 23,500 people on social media, and we had over 50,000 impressions. Now, if you're not aware, impressions means the amount of times that your ad was shown. So your ads have been shown over 50,000 times. So apart from almost 200 great leads that you've received, this is good for brand awareness. You're getting your name and your brand out there. Here's how I did it. I tested 6 different audiences within this campaign. I speak all the time about the 3 different levels of creating a campaign that you have within Facebook Ads Manager. You have 1, the campaign objective, which in this case is lead generation. Once you have your objective, you then have your ad sets. Your ad sets is just another name for your audiences. Who is going to see your ads? So you need to create who exactly is going to see your ads. And then within your ad sets, you have the physical ads themselves. What are they going to be seeing? So within this campaign, I tested 6 different audiences, 6 different interests. And that's actually a super top secret pro tip that I wanted to tell you. Only use 1 interest per audience. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Facebook uses targeted marketing based on interests and online behaviors. So they learn all of this from you when you use social media. So for example, real estate is an interest. Property is an interest. So you're going to be showing real estate ads to people that are interested in real estate. That's why social media is so effective. So only use 1 interest per audience. I have 6 different audiences here that I test. So one may be property, the other could be property investing, maybe the other is luxury real estate, maybe the other one is Zillow, Realtor.com. All of these things you can test out. Never have them all crammed into 1 audience, because then you don't know which one exactly it is that's providing results for you. So within each ad set, I had 7 ads running to test, basically. Always test. It's always about testing. So as you can see, I have 7 ads per audience. So if there were 6 audience, that means that there's a total of 42 ads running just for the lead generation campaign. So the ads themselves vary from image to text to call to action. What you need to do is test which combination works best for you. The more you can test, the better. But I understand that this isn't your job, so you don't need to have 7 ads running like I have. You can just maybe test 2 or 3. But maybe you find that image A works best with text B and call to action C, or with a different offer, or you need to play around and find which combination works best for you, and which combination your target audience responds better to. So in my case, here was the best performing ad for the lead generation campaign. Let me just briefly run you through it. The text here was, have you been looking to buy a home in, you can make this contextual to where you are. Don't waste any more time searching through multiple websites. Just let us know what you're looking for and we will find it for you. We'll even pay for the legal fees when you buy with us. So this specific agency had this offer going on for a limited time. They paid for any legal fees that came with buying a property if you buy with them. So not only did it provide great results, but it also got great engagement. You can see here there's 82 reactions to the ad itself, 12 comments and 3 shares, which is again great for building up that brand awareness. Now, you can see here I've outlined 2 ad sets or audiences. And remember, an ad set is an audience, it's the same thing. I had 2 turned off within this campaign. It's very simple. I like to simplify things that sound complicated, but this is the secret. Turn off or fix what doesn't work. So if there are ad sets that are not providing results, just turn them off. You don't need to pay for something that isn't providing results. This is the great thing with Facebook and Instagram advertising. Not like a billboard ad where you're fixed in and if it's not working, it doesn't matter. You still have it there and you have to pay for it. You can turn it off if needed. There's no fixed time that this ad needs to be running. You can have it running for 6 months. You can have it running for 6 hours. It doesn't really matter. This ensures that you only pay for audiences that work well and provide results. And the same goes for any adverts that are not performing within active audiences. So if I have 6 audience and I have turned 2 off because they're not working, I still have 4 active. So within each audience, I find which ads exactly are providing those results. And I turn off any that aren't doing well. Again, do not pay for something that isn't working. I see this mistake so many times from real estate professionals that ask me to run through their campaigns. They have 1 ad set and maybe 1 ad. It's not providing results, but they're still paying for it. It doesn't need to be like that. So test, and then test again. So on to the next campaign, traffic to listings in this case. Again, as you can see, from the 11th of April to the 11th of May, we achieved the following results. 5,749 clicks through to different listings. We reached almost 40,000 people and we had 118,340 impressions. Again, the ad was shown over 100,000 times. Between the 2 campaigns here, the ads were shown over 170,000 times. This is brilliant for brand awareness, and social media, hands down, without a doubt, is the best way to build your brand online in 2020. So here I tested 4 audiences, not like the lead generation where I tested 6, and with various listings per audience. So the strategy here was just to send lots of traffic to the listings on the website, on the client's website. So each ad here is just a reference number, which was, blacked out at request of the client. But again, get rid of or fix what is not working at the ad set level and at the actual ad level themselves. So if you find that you want to promote a specific property, but it's not providing results, something needs to be changed. It doesn't mean that you cannot promote that property on social media. Maybe you just need to change the image. Maybe you need to change the offer if you have one, or the call to action, or the ad, copy, you know, the text that's on that image. Maybe you need to test it with different audience. Test again, just test again. It's all about testing and finding what works. So over a 1 month period, the total number of buyer leads in 1 month was 185, and the total number of clicks through to listings was 5,749. This is, in my opinion, really, really great results. And for any business, I believe that 200 qualified buyer leads would make a big difference in revenue on a monthly basis. So another important factor to take into account here is the price per result on social media. It's extremely cheap, especially now during this pandemic crisis that many people have left the marketing on the side. The cost of ads is cheaper now. So as you can see, this was obviously a European client. The cost per lead was €1.13, and the cost per click was only 2 cents, only 2 cents a click. If I'm not mistaken, you know, industry average for a cost per lead is sitting at around between $8 and $10, or 8 and 10 euros. I know that even using Zillow, you can be paying up to $200 for one lead. Now, obviously, if that $200 lead purchases a house from you, you know, you're going to make a nice commission and a lot of return on investment there. But I'm pretty sure you would rather pay €1 for a lead that purchases that same home rather than 200. You can save a lot of money here. A lot of people don't know that social media marketing is actually very cost effective also. So that was it. That was the run through of 2 campaigns of an actual client that I have right now at the time of recording this video. If you want to see a demo campaign set up, you know, specifically for your business, send me an email. Send me an email to mainsmediamarketing@gmail.com, or just find me on Instagram. There you have my username. You can find me, send me a message, you know, saying that you want a demo campaign. I'll set up an ad. I'll set up a quick audience for you and run you through exactly how it's done. Remember, you have this link now. You can refer back to it whenever. Use it. Try and build up your own campaigns. Try and use the same strategy I have, testing different audiences and different ads, different variables. And I hope that you have great results. I hope that you learned something here. And last but not least, I hope you have a great day. Thank you for watching. Take care.